from 1966 to 1970, I was living in New York, and I developed a kind of work that we call conceptual. I was using scientific information, I was using mathematical information mainly, and after that period, I stopped producing art for theoretical reasons, not just because I wanted to stop, because I didn't feel good or I was not convinced that I was in the right direction. No, but for theoretical reasons I stopped producing art because I didn't want to develop a work that would be rational or objective to the extreme. So when I stopped, I decided to stop forever. I was saying to my friends that if I start again, nobody should take me seriously. It was impossible that I do something interesting in the future because my personality was such that I could not do anything else better than what I had been doing. So I stopped for 6 years, and after 6 years I started to have a need to work again, a sort of visceral need, you know, like, and also I had spent 6 years analyzing my work and criticizing it also, finding ways perhaps to have new solutions and see how my work could evolve. So I started to work again. That was late in 1976, and when I started again, I did works like this one, and you see the angle here with the measure, and also I have some pieces here with arcs. I started to do this kind of work using very simple mathematical information like angles or arcs, and giving the exact measure. I did that because I wanted to have a work of art that will be very specific. Here you see that painting is about 2 arcs, and I even show the number of degrees, so there is no possible interpretation. What you see is exactly what it is. You cannot think that there is a relationship between this and the outside world, or there is anything symbolic here. No, this is just 2 canvases which are cut in such a way that we have an arc of 143 and an arc of 190 degrees. And the angle of so many degrees. And then we have a painting with exactly the exact number of arcs. I did that, as I just said now, to make sure that I will do works of art which are very specific and they have no relationship with the outside world. And that work developed a lot. You know, I also worked with straight lines, and later on only I started to work with wall reliefs. They were plywood. The lines, the angles of the arcs were cut on plywood, and this work, as many people know, has developed into my sculpture. So this is really the origins of my sculpture. In the sculpture, you can very well see the arcs today, the leaning arcs, the classical arcs, the effondrement of arcs, the collapse, I'm saying, but this is like really the roots, the very origins of my sculptures.